Hey everybody, hey, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody! How's it going? How's everybody doing? Welcome in Rose, welcome in Brad, and thank you for that weather information, honestly. That's always helpful. Welcome in Jay, welcome in Amanda, welcome in Crew, welcome in Lilac, welcome in Con. Good to see y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. How's your week going? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it as I get my shit set up over here. Yo, IDK, welcome in. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Hi, this is the storm overlay thing that I'm going to be using here, but I'm just real quick gonna also add something here. This we'll get into in a second. But how's everybody doing? How's your week? Tell me all about it. How are things? Is work good? Good things? Very happy you're discharged from the hospital 2 hours ago. Fuck yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. Discharged from the hospital just in time for me to, lose at Mario Party tomorrow, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yo, Rose, thank you for the 40 bits. Thank you. I don't know what it's going to show you on screen. I don't see anything on my end. But if it says something cool, great. Let me see here. This will help. We'll turn that off for the moment. Grinding a Guardian farm that you just built in Minecraft? Hell yeah, love to see that. Hopefully that's going well. It seems like it would be. You got paid? Hell yeah, love to get paid. Money's nice. We love that. Look, we all gotta get our bags sometime, right? I am doing great, y'all. I just finished up with work, so, we're doing better. But, obviously, initially I kind of expected this storm system to, kaboom, blow up. It's kind of blown up, but just not in a tornadic nature. So I'm currently looking at a couple areas, and I'm just going to show you all something. Oh, it's a bunch of those emotes floating up the screen? Oh, hell yeah. I love that. Thank you for the 40 bits regardless. I appreciate it a lot. I'm watching a couple areas here on this storm. First of all, the major threat. Let me start there. That's probably kind of important. So, Storm Prediction Center right here. You're going to notice that it's in this area here. I don't know if you can see, I think you can see the cursor. It's that orange area there. It includes Kansas City, Peoria, Springfield, Hannibal, in Missouri, Kansas City, Hannibal, Missouri, Peoria, Springfield, Illinois. It includes Davenport, Iowa as well. Chat is not on the screen. Oh shit, thank you. I should probably add that. Let me copy that real quick. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da. I swear, I totally pre-planned all of this. I actually really pre-planned all of this and still failed. That's what I was missing. Whoa, that's words on stream. We don't want to put it there. We want to put it here. Alright, thank you. I'll get that on there, and then that should fix that. But, yeah, so basically, currently our main threat that I'm watching is that area in the orange. If there is a tornado warning that pops up within that area, I will be covering it. And that's because that's my home area. I know that area very well. It's not a Mia stream without scuff, that is true. I know that area really well, and I want to make sure that, I help out as much as I can with that. I did not go to school for meteorology, GB, but I have always had a strong interest in weather, and it's only recently I'm actually doing something about it. But also, in areas that I know, I grew up, right in I don't know if you can see the cursor again, but right across the river from Burlington, Iowa. So I know this area like the back of my hand. So I know the kinematics well enough to have a general idea. And I know how to read the radar as well. I know how to handle specifically this kind of system because I've seen a million of them, if you know what I mean. I've seen a million systems come through like this. But the main concern right now is a 5% hatch tornado risk. It does include Peoria. It doesn't quite go back to Kansas City, but it's kind of in that area where storms have started to fire off. They've been a little more linear than I kind of expected. So I'm not really seeing a whole lot as of now. We'll get into that in a sec. Wind risk. 30% risk of high winds. That red area is 60 miles per hour or higher. And then you'll see this black area with some dashes, with some lines in here. That's a 10% hatched risk of winds of 75 miles per hour or higher. So you're going to want to watch out for those risks. That includes Peoria, Kansas City, etc. It's uncomfortably hot today. It won't be hot after the storms. That's good news. And then 30% risk of hail 2 inches in diameter or greater. 10% risk of 2 inches or greater. We've already seen that. 30% risk of 1 inch of diameter or greater hail as well in this red area. So lots of risk going on here today. Very interesting stuff. So we're just going to remove that for a sec. I'm going to pull this part down a little bit. And right here, you're going to notice the main areas I'm kind of watching in here are kind of this area. It looks a little bit, let me just put the magnifying glass on it. Kind of in this Knox City area, there's a little bit of something, but it's not a lot. But there's definitely something going on there. Also, over here, there is something interesting sort of happening. I see something interesting in here, and if there's something that were to spin up here, it would end up being more than likely something really brief. It would be rain wrap though, so you wouldn't be able to see it. And also maybe a little bit in here. You see the reds touching the greens here. So these are like the main areas that I'm kind of watching at the moment. But there is some storm development going on around. It's southeast of Aledo, North Monmouth. This stuff, all of these storms are going to kind of pull down this way to the southeast. So that is the current situation going on. Like I said, if there's a tornado warning, we will cover it. I will pause Mario Party and make sure we get that covered. The only tornado warnings we have right now are, you're never going to guess where, in Canada of all places. And this right here, I don't like this. This area in here is probably something going on. If it's not already a confirmed tornado warning, I wouldn't be surprised. Where even in Canada? This is in the Quebec province. There's a couple warnings, and then looks like there's also one down here in Ontario over on this radar. Probably looking at maybe in this area. Not really a lot of populated areas. Kind of over by... Does that say Crotch Lake? I guess it's southwest of Crotch Lake. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to affect especially us, right? We're good at the moment. IDK, I feel it. We're good at the moment in Ohio. Ohio's not really something I'm concerned about. We'll just have to see kind of how things play out as we go through the day. But at the moment, I am going to keep the radar up over here in case a warning comes out. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. That is going to be on my top screen, and we'll figure it out. Crotch Lake, got him! Wait, you have parents in Crotch Lake? I have questions. But hey, yeah, this is what's going on at the moment. Yeah, if something was going on in Ohio, you would definitely hear my voice go up a couple octaves. But at the moment, we are completely good as of... Wait, what's going on here? Okay, this could be something to watch as well. Like, the reds and the greens are touching a lot here. I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's not contamination from hail or something. I would watch out that area a little bit more, but we'll figure it out later. It's not a right now problem. Let's go ahead and go into Mario Party. So the reason we're doing Mario Party today is this. Here's the situation if you were not here for the last Mario Party game in the tournament. So, told them to be warned, gotcha. So, first of all, last week we got second. That was great. Fantastic stuff. Now, we have to win this week. So, I need all the practice I can get. So that's why we're doing this today. So we're going to practice, we're going to see if we can get something going, and we're going to kind of go from there. Do I know how to play? Yes, of course I do. Here's some music. We're going to start over. Hey, Totally, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I'm just going to select the 3 most generic fucking characters to play against. I hope y'all are doing well. It's good to see y'all. Happy Thursday to you. Tomorrow is Friday. All we got to do is get through tomorrow, and then we have a weekend, which I'm excited about, because this weekend I plan to grind some Kaizo. I'm very excited about that. Like, oh, it's going to be a good weekend. I can feel it. But first, we got to get through. We got to get through today. We got to get through tomorrow. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. What am I playing this weekend? I plan to play some of that patch that I've worked on. But I also could be convinced to just play Fire Red, just straight up, because it sounds like there's a lot of people who actually just want to see normal-ass Fire Red Kaizo. So, Riverfront Market on Saturday. Hopefully that goes well, Rose. You wish you could play Mario Party with other people? You just gotta catch us at the right time. We do need to practice Woody Woods since that is what. Wait, did we do the? Did I already do that map? Yeah, I already did that map. So what the fuck is the map for this one? Hold up. What? I'm so confused. Coming down from Wisconsin? Ooh, Wisconsin. That's fun. You're doing okay despite getting laid off? I'm sorry to hear you got laid off, but it's good that you have a job ready. Definitely. You definitely always want that to happen. You want to always land on your feet with that kind of stuff. I guess we are playing Woody Woods this week. Did I play Woody Woods in my practice game the other day, I wonder? Whatever. Woody Woods. Let's do it. So we're going to do 20 turns. Bonus stars we're going to set to classic. Minigame help off. We don't need that shit. Wait, yes we do. There we go. And then I believe the minigames are actually just the action ones. And let's go. Wisconsin. Yes, correct. That's definitely correct. Oh god, I am so bad at right-clicking today. Yeah, that. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I'll keep y'all updated. Does that mean you own the state? Hell if I know. I'm probably not the person you wanna ask that. Oh, this here. Let me just I'm just going to put a radar in the corner for anyone who might be interested in what's going on. Just kind of down here. Where are the storms today? They're over eastern Iowa, western Illinois, northwest Missouri, or northeast Missouri rather. But also on top of that, and let me pull up the multi-radar here. I just want to make sure that I'm looking right. A lot of the tornadoes are in Canada. There's a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over Kansas on the west side of the state. There's a little bit going on in western Oklahoma and northern Texas. There's some stuff going on in far northwest Ohio, southeast Michigan. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for Sarnia, southwest Michigan, or Sarnia, Michigan, I should say. And then in northern Indiana, there's some stuff going on. So basically, just kind of in, and let me just draw like a line here, just kind of in this general vicinity at the moment. You have some speculations for Chase Briscoe next year? Oh, we'll talk about that. Totally, if you're in Central Illinois, you are not the only person in Central Illinois around here. So, don't worry. If Peoria goes under a warning especially, I'll be covering that. The main area I'm like super concerned about today is, and I'll just show on this pen tool, this area kind of right here is like the main area of concern, but I don't know. It could definitely still happen in other places. We're just going to have to see what happens. Con, you mentioned Chase Briscoe. I think Chase Briscoe is going to Joe Gibbs. I think it's a done deal. Is there anyone in here for Peoria in particular? Yes, but I won't talk about it. You're in normal? Normal's close enough to where I would feel good enough covering that, I believe. Let me just re-find where the fuck that is. Normal. I know it's like over in this area somewhere, right? Let me just pull that up. Aha! Yeah, Bloomington. I thought it was near Bloomington. I don't know why the fuck, No, I'll cover that as well if I see something in there. For sure. Because, yeah, I want to make sure that, I want to make sure that those of you who are here can be here safely. That's always been really important to me. Might as well be the same town. Yeah, I have a friend who lives out there, so I'm aware of that for sure. Here, let me go ahead and pull up a prediction for y'all. Do we win Mario Party versus Master CPUs? Yes or no? This time, we're just going to make it a 2-option solution. I'm going to put it up for 5 minutes. Get it on the prediction if you want to. This is the time to do it, and we'll just kind of see what happens. And I'm just going to keep an eye out, like I said, to make sure everything goes well, and I'll let y'all know kind of what's going on as I get the news. So I can't stop you from doing that, Con, but I don't know that it would go super well, so wait, where'd my die go? The hell? Oh, multi, that's why. I need the single backup. There we go. Because this lets me have the velocity on screen, and that's super important to identify any potential concerning areas. Like, Maybe... I keep looking at this, and this area in here, I don't really like that a whole lot. I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't think it's anything yet, but it could be. And that, like, if that were the case, that's so rain-wrapped that, you know, you wouldn't be able to see shit in there. I wonder if there's a better view from, like, this radar here. Well, first of all, this right here is definitely... I mean... Woo!
Beans and beans cuz yeesh.
Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Okay, so that radar told me nothing. What about this Lincoln one? I mean, I'm just not seeing enough here. And this is a radar hole, too. That's something to keep in mind. There's a really bad radar hole in this area, so that doesn't help. So I'm basically gonna have to go off of what I could see. But, yeah. We'll get started here. Let me just get this thing underway. Do we beat the master CPUs? That's the question of the day. And then after we beat the master CPUs, I'll kind of see how I feel, and we'll figure out what to do from there. Oh, a 10. I get to go first. Let's go. Huge. What's up, Austin? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well, like I said. I'm watching these storms. And honestly, any day I can watch some storms is a good day, because I love storm watching. It's one of my favorite things to do. I always want to look out for people. When you live in Nashville, you work security for the local news agency and got to see how shit was done. Yeah, honestly, it's really fascinating stuff. I honestly would love to have worked in a newsroom when I was younger, but, and you know. Things happen, you know. Alright, we go first, so let's open it up with a good roll, shall we? 9! That's a really good roll, yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm fine with this. Skeleton key, because I misclicked. Yep. But it should be fine, as long as I win this minigame, which, at this point, I mean... It's kind of the hope. Oh, Luigi rolling a 1. Swing and a miss. Can you all tell I'm just, like, not 100% all there yet? We're struggling a little bit, but it'll be okay. Board of Mario Party usually random in nature. Why not go to MT minigames to practice minigames? Honestly, it's because I just want to play Mario Party. Like, that's the main reason. I just want to have some fun, hang out, play Mario Party against master CPUs, and just kind of see how it goes. Honestly, you know, part of it is also getting used to the board, because this board is hard. Like, I don't have this board fully memorized, and I'll be the first person to tell you that. I wish I did, but it just hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's basically, I wanna be 100% prepared. You haven't played Mario Party since GameCube days? See, I love this game. Okay, I gotta be careful, because I'm gonna have to make like 40 jumps or something to get through here, which is gonna suck, but we'll make it work. Jump. Jump. Go. Ah! I can do it! I believe in myself! Yeah! No! Oh, man! Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Is the master CPU stuff representing Choco? Yes. There are all supposed to be 4 Chocos. Absolutely. In all seriousness, yes, actually. It's kind of how I want to represent it. Let's see. Okay, Rosalina. Let me see here. Rolling a 1 would not help me. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, I gotta... Okay. A -3, sure. If I get a coin minigame, it's definitely possible. Luigi's going to roll a 9, right? 10? Isn't that a red? Oh, you're gonna go around in a circle. Oh, what? Okay. Sure, dude. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever tickles your pickle. Alright, so they are saying the greatest severe weather threat on this latest product, and I can kind of pull this. Here, I'll send a link to it in the chat here. They're saying the greatest threat is exactly in Henderson, Warren, Knox, some of, I think this is Tazewell County. It's the Peoria County. It might be both Peoria and Tazewell. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. McDonough, Hancock, Schuyler, Adams, Brown, those counties in Illinois. Northeast Missouri and Des Moines County, Henry County, the southern part of it, Lee County, Jefferson County, and a bit of Van Buren County in Iowa. So basically, that tri-state area, basically the triple point between Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri is probably the area of greatest concern the next few hours. But the way that these storms are looking, I mean, I kind of expect them to be more isolated than this. And because they're not, I can't rule out a risk of a tornado, but I also can't say that I think that's going to happen 100%. So, it's kind of one of those things where I'm keeping an eye on it. You never know. But it's definitely something where I'm a lot less concerned than I was earlier about it. Okay, so we can't get the star here no matter what we do, which is great. And by great, I mean I'm not happy about it. Whee! Zigzag, 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 zigzag. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Do it again. Do it again. Commit. Commit. Commit, you fuck. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh. Damn. I hope you doubters get your money. Because that's the only way this is worth a damn. No, that's not true. This is good practice. Practice is good. Practice makes perfect. Early game stars on this board isn't the best bet half the time because Boo is very easy to get. Getting a lot of coins early is a better idea. No, I agree with you. Problem is, you gotta get the coins, and so far I have not. With that said, I do have a roll here. If I roll, wait, did the star get moved? Oh, Mario got the star. I was not paying attention to that. That's my own fault. Madden 25 goated. So you're making me want to get it for PS4 just to see how it is. Alright, so we probably can't get that star here. So let's go this way and kind of see what we can do. Here, let's buy a mushroom. Custom die? I like custom die. I'm here for it. Alright, 3 coins. And I got a mushroom as a backup plan, just in case I need to really quickly make a getaway. I need to start winning mini games. I think that's been my biggest problem this entire time. And I do agree that, there are probably better ways to practice, specifically that. With that said, I need to practice the board too. It's imperative that I do. Wonder how the Macomb terminal radar's doing. It's not seeing anything too crazy yet. But it's good to always look at that terminal radar because you just never know if it's gonna be relevant. This radar hole, by the way, is inexcusable. Why do we not have some solution to this at this point? I get that it's a rural area. That doesn't mean that it's not important. That's such an issue to me. But, that's neither here nor there. As far as the NASCAR news from today, so for those of you who don't keep up with NASCAR, basically there's been this mass exodus of charters, which is think franchises being sold in a different sport, or think a company selling out. That's basically what's happened. 4 of the charters, which basically are franchises, have been sold. Basically, 3 of them haven't been sold yet, but basically they announced their closure. So we've been waiting on the next domino to drop. And the next domino just dropped with Martin Truex Jr. retiring from NASCAR at the end of the season, according to The Athletic's Jordan Bianchi, who is a very good source for this kind of stuff. With that said, basically, it makes it very possible that all sorts of chaos is about to be unleashed, and a lot of change could happen that we didn't see coming before. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out. And so it's a very interesting time, honestly. That's an 8. Fuck, I'm gonna get turned around then. Another red space. This is unfortunate. Y'all, why am I getting red spaces? Anyone have any idea on how to stop red spaces? Can Truex win a final championship? I don't think he will. Traditionally, it's not... The sport isn't kind to people leaving the sport, I've noticed through the years. With that being said, it's definitely something to just kind of keep an eye on, is kind of how I look at it. But, with that said, Truex, you know, am I sad to see him go? A little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I kind of knew it was coming too. You know, everybody's time runs out at some point. It's just how it is. Yo, Chaos, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing, I hope you're doing well, I should say. Alright, if I win this mini game, I'm back in where I need to be. I just kind of need to get second in this mini game, honestly, but I would like to win it. You're not doing well? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better, dude, you know? Never ideal to have, like, shit going wrong ever. Like, I missed. Swing and a miss. Okay, Peach. Okay. No. Come on. Man, I am terrible at this minigame. Here, watch me suffer. It'll help. Watch me suffer. It really will help. Watching me suffer is a national sport. I'm trying. Yeah, cat hug. Aw. It's a cute emote. I lost that minigame because I suck. You have a question about NASCAR. You don't know much about it, but you know cars have to be a production model. So what is Chevy going to race? So they're going to keep running the Monte Carlo. Or not Monte Carlo. What the fuck? Whoa, that's 2002. Camaro. They're going to keep running the Camaro for now. I haven't heard of anything changing on that front. Chaos, I completely understand because I've been there and I've done that a lot. I've been engaged 3 times before this one. So I can tell you I understand what it's like to go through that. The best advice I have is to do everything you can to distract yourself. You know, that's the best thing I can tell you. And I wish I had more that I could say about it, because, I mean, realistically, like, I could bullshit some stuff. I could tell you, oh, you know, it's fine, everything's fine, but that's not how it works. I understand it's hard, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to come out the other end of it better off than you were. And I do believe that. You just had a massive brain fart. You had a dog in this MC server. You thought your dog that you had tamed, you named Bailey. Thought you named it Rusty, and then someone came and named it one of your cousin's names. Oh, jeez. Sounds a little painful. I'm just repositioning my radar. There we go. I like having it over on the right monitor, because then I don't have to crane my neck up, which is what I was doing. I was like, hey, where's the radar? You know? Alright, can we win this minigame? Give me a minigame that I can win. Oh, I hate this minigame with every fiber of my being. Honestly, maybe we'll practice minigames after this. That isn't a horrible idea. We'll kind of see. But maybe I'll do really well in this minigame for the first time ever. Right here. No, Mario, get the fuck... Mario, stop it. Get some... Come on. Yeah! I'm trying to play Terraria with friends for the distraction, not been having any luck finding people. If I played it, I would absolutely offer, but I have never played it before. Does anyone in here want to play with Chaos on that? Or does anyone play it? I genuinely don't know if anyone, like, knows a whole lot about it. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there, like, you know, if we can help at all. Continue to see circulation here. Oh, what? Something's going on in here. I don't know what. Again, I'm not 100% sure of anything at the moment. I need to start playing Terraria on stream then. Oh, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Let's see. Give me a good roll. 7? You have it, but you're busy a lot. I get that. That's actually my biggest issue is like, I found that the time I used to have has been basically cut into like, I have like a third of the time I used to. And it's very unfortunate because I love doing like stuff like simulating sports games. But time is going to be really hard to figure out. You're going to need to eat and sleep soon. No worries. Do what you need to, Akuru. I get ya. I get ya. Something I find really interesting about this storm is there's like a secondary thingy going on down here. I'm going to be watching this storm as we continue to look at this event and just kind of see what's going on. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that could be happening soon. But, again, radar holes be radar holes. And what I mean by radar hole is there's like 3 main radars here, right? This one, the Des Moines radar, the Quad Cities radar, and the Lincoln radar. There's also this one here in St. Louis. See how, like, if you connect the dots here, there's a couple of those other radars, but those are like terminal radars. Basically, in this area, sort of in the middle here, there's like no actual radar, which means that a lot of this stuff you kind of have to look at from multiple angles. Storm in Ohio? No, it's in Western Illinois. Chaos, I grew up in Western Illinois, so it's really important to me to make sure I'm protecting the people that, you know, I grew up around. You know, my mom lives out there. Ben breaks a single game passing record, also throws 6 picks. Are you Nate? Oh, wait, sorry, we don't speak of Nate anymore. Hey, Drago, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Tell the rain to come here. It's way too hot. Drago, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. What I can tell you is that, and I'll zoom out so that you can kind of see, we have tornado warnings in Canada. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in Kansas. And basically, along, like, this area is where a lot of the crazy shit's going on. It's 90 there? Yeah, it's been, like, 90 over here, too. Which, honestly, it's unfortunate because when it's this hot, like, I start to lose motivation. Your radar doesn't show any rain for over an hour now? Gotcha. Whoa, back. Hold on. Oh, I fucked that up. I forgot how that one works. I need to make a note to check that one. Drago, I mean, if you have an approximate look, like, obviously don't tell me the exact location, but if you have an approximate location you want me to check, I could do that. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I'm actually down here around Cincinnati. Here, you can see my radar. There's not really anything going on down here, and there's probably not going to be this week, which is really upsetting because, you know, I like rain, I like storms. Might get a little rainy in the coming days. The only area I'm really worried about in Ohio is kind of like up in this area of Ohio, so that'd be like right here. But I don't think there's going to be a lot going on there today. Though, obviously, you can't rule it out. So I'll keep an eye on it, for sure. Nocturne up! Hey, welcome in. Hey, you could practice with me, but then you might get my tendencies, which I guess you could get anyway. Somehow most of the people from America you talk with, most are from Ohio. Yeah, I mean, we Ohioans, you know, we're kind of backwards, but we mean well. That's got to count for something. Hold on, I can't get this star again. So I could land on that. Wait, 1, 2, unlock, 3, 4, 5. I could do that. Wait, how many more steps do I have? I have 3, never mind. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, pass shop. James Harrison with the Bengals, cursed timeline? Yes, correct. You're an annoying parent. Oh, you're east of Kansas. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. So east of Kansas a little. So you're like over here in this fucking area somewhere. Yeah, there's not really a lot going on yet, but I'll keep an eye on it. Kansas City is actually in the risk, in the moderate risk, but not much is developed over there, which is interesting. You might could see some storms like develop. I see a couple blips up here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Let me see if on the Omaha radar it's better. There's a couple little blips, but if something fires, it could definitely head towards you. I just keep an eye on it. You know, nothing too crazy, but it could be rain. You know, I'm not really sure why, but hey, I'm here for it, Chaos. Yo, Foodstar, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome. Do I know how to guarantee a star from chance time? I don't know shit about fuck, to be honest. So, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna use that damn key. Friends, if you're not following Foodstar, please do so. Foodstar does a lot of, like, Kaizoing. I know Emerald's been one of their specialties. I've seen him play Fire Red. Honestly, very, very cool person. I would absolutely recommend. Alright, give me the double dice. I really would like the double dice here. Or the chest. I would take the chest. Custom dice block. Here. Custom dice block. We take those. Yeah, no, it's weird that Ohio would be where you'd meet most of the people from, but Ohio is like the 6th biggest state in America or something. Maybe 7th. It's big. So, I guess it's not totally surprising. Hey, Shade, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm going to put a little label down there in the bottom left-hand corner while the AI takes their turns. Label. Storms near... Or storms in... You're tired? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're able to get some rest soon. You know, never ideal. Definitely understand being tired. But obviously your tired might be different than my tired, right? I'm just exhausted from work because I don't get along with a lot of people, and primaries are scary. Also, here's the label of where these storms are so that y'all know what I'm looking at. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that it's just kind of popping off over here, but none of these are like tornadic at the moment. It'll be interesting to see kind of what happens as we continue on through here. I'm very excited, just in general.
Once chance
at the
time
moment,
starts, if you mash the A button, it will always give a star to the person to the left of the middle box.
The left of the middle box. Noted. What happens if you push the A button? Like, which player does it represent if you were to push the left side? All depends on if Apper goes to bed at a decent time. It's been 1 to 2 a.m. all week. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I get it. My parents used to want me to go to bed early all the time, and I never understood. Like, I don't have kids, obviously. That's not something that I would have a whole lot of success with. But I can tell you right now that if I had kids, I'd want them to go to bed too. I understand now. I get it now. Ha! I win by doing nothing. Let's go. I just kept flailing, and that's how I won. You can't answer that question? You know what? I appreciate you trying, though. So, thank you for that. You're based. Very good stuff going on here. There we go. Awesome. People were asking questions. When people ask me questions about the weather, I gotta make sure, you know, they know what's going on. Very important to keep people understanding. Any for that region? Let's see. Just gonna take a look here. Let me just gonna take a look. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. And then this is the game that you just don't win. So if you're on one side of that, this game's gonna be easier for me because, you know, I'm the one who has the best chance just mathematically as the person with just me. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'm just typing in. There we go. Yeah, she doesn't understand what a bedtime is. Tried melatonin. She'll fight it for 2 hours, and it's only sleep for 3, so it's not worth it. I don't blame you. This is the most unbalanced game in this game. Yes, absolutely. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Cool. Whee! I had to make sure I knew how to play, because I have not been on this side of it in a while. The one should always win as long as they're not drooling on their controller. You're not wrong. I kind of want a new Mario Party. Like, I feel like it's probably time for a new Mario Party. So give me Mario Party 10,100. Let me just see here. Oh, that was cool. I didn't even know I could do that. Again, I'm learning. Like, I love learning about, like, new things in this game that I just don't know exist. Because, like, I've just never run into this, right? Where I'm on this side, it's at least been a while. There we go. Those vines, by the way, are completely unnecessary. There we go. I'm just kind of taking a look. Yeah, most of the tornado warnings right now, by the way, y'all, there's 4 tornado warnings in Canada. Like, I don't cover Canada, because I don't know shit about Canada, to be completely honest with you, other than what I know about, like, just in general, that they like maple syrup and all that. But all joking aside, I don't know enough about Canada's, like, weather patterns to be able to tell you a lot about that. I just know there's a lot going on. Do you think the vines slow you down? I mean, it's possible, I guess. Let me see here. I want that one, I think. It's this one. Punch. Yep. I'll take those double dice. Double dice are nice, you know? We like double dice here. Double dice kind of nice. Alright, I'm just, there we go. Perfect. And then, yep, everything makes sense. So, as we go through this, friends, I do want to kind of highlight something that is interesting. So, Poison Pumps, right, yesterday comes to me and he's like, hey, Mia, it looks like the super bubble's starting to burst. And honestly, if that is how it goes, if the super bubble starts to burst, y'all, I may start doing Fire Red just to see what happens. I may also just not give a shit. I'm still kind of figuring all that out at the moment. Because to be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy grinding Fire Red over and over again vanilla, because it just felt like I was just getting more and more frustrated with it. I did really enjoy, though, doing it with those modifications I was making. And I'm still going to be developing that mod, the ROM hack that I'm working on. I'm going to be developing that, and I'm going to try and get it released sooner rather than later. Map's a good comeback map, staying in 3rd and 4th to get better item selection on item minigames and lucky spaces. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm definitely going for a more coin-focused approach, too, which helps. Yeah, I'm very excited, honestly. But yeah, so tomorrow we are going to be playing Mario Party Superstars. If we win, we advance, and then we have 2 more weeks of the tournament, regardless. One of those weeks, just count right in your golden age, Chiltown, welcome in. You might be good if you count. If I count, I might fuck up. So, no, honestly, I'm very interested to see kind of how it's gonna go as, you know, we go into, basically I have to win, right? I have to win, and then I have to have all this other shit happen. And honestly, I'm not certain how it's gonna go, but there's 2 weeks. Next week is going to be the consolation bracket. And then the week after is probably going to be the finals, so that's a thing. You know too much about Mario Party? You can't know too much about Mario Party. That's not possible. Tomorrow I get to go to the doctor, by the way. But yeah, if Kaizo switches back over to where Super is not, you know, the main modus of Kaizo, then you'll probably see me do a lot more like Kaizo, but I'm not sure that I want to go back to grinding Fire Red like I was, so we'll have to see kind of how it plays out, but that's something I'm definitely keeping an eye on. And we'll probably be doing some Kaizo regardless of what it is this weekend. You know too much about throwing. Fucking relatable. Honestly. Very relatable. Alright, so we are winning a lot of minigames, honestly. Yo, Matt, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all coming in. I know lately streams have been shorter. That's honestly because I get done with work, right? And then I feel like I'm fucking halfway dead. Because my job is very much one of those jobs where you do tend to have to expend a lot of energy. And I think anyone that, you know, knows me knows I want to be here. I want to be streaming more than I have been. So hopefully in the coming weeks, I'll be able to start getting that back in line. That's the goal. You're right, I know more about present-day Mario Party than any of them before Mario Party 8. You know, that's fair. That's very fair. Alright, we're gonna pop that double dice here, I think. Because I wanna do some movement, see what we can figure out. I rolled a 1 and a 10. Wow. That's something. Let's get those triple dice, because you never know. Do I like V8 juice? Not particularly, no, unfortunately. Jolteon, it is factually average, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how tomorrow's gonna go. I'm not highly thinking my odds are great, but I'm very interested to see. If we can pull it off somehow, I'd be very happy. Your energy's been really low because of your workload. You're here drinking a Java Matsu to try to stay awake. Yeah, for me it's like, there's so much like chaos and frustration, and it just, I don't get it. I don't get why like people are at work or just, well, not people at work, but like, I don't get why there's so much like attempts to like correct things that aren't broken. Sapphire says she doesn't. You have to get a divorce for that? What? Come on. No, none of that. None of that. I mean, if you two are having actual like problems that are irreconcilable, I guess at that point I can understand that. But that's not it's fucking V8. You'll be fine. It's juice. Just fucking get another thing of it. I haven't tried Roguemon yet, Jolteon. I plan to, but I want to get another win first. Can't get a divorce if you're not married? That's a fair point. I didn't even fucking think about that one. Because I have the brain cells of... We'll put it this way. My brain cells are not working 100%. Alright, where's the star? Like, I'm trying to figure it out, because if I'm close to it, then I probably want to go for it on this next turn. I know it's obvious, right? You're probably like, oh, Mia, that's super obvious. And you're right, it is. You're absolutely right on that. But sometimes you gotta state the obvious. Oh, okay. You guys got brain cells? I have a couple. They're small. They're on fire constantly. Your workload gets to you sometimes, even especially since you work your client practically all by yourself. Yeah, my workload's lightened up a lot, which is nice. You have pep cells, fair. Your phone is very hot on the back, should you be concerned? I would recommend not like overheating it too much. After turn 10, shops get better and Bowser starts having the ability to take stars. Gotcha. That's good to know. I'm gonna need all the help I can get for tomorrow because at the moment I'm not highly oh, motherfucker. Wait, I'm supposed to be spinning it. No, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing because I was talking. Wait, friends, what if I take a vow of silence for tomorrow's stream? No, I wouldn't do that. That's... Whoa, what is that? That better be contamination. Hold on, let me look. No, that's not contamination. Is it? I see something on radar, but I'm trying to figure out what it is before I say anything. Still don't think it'll help? That's fair. From the Davenport radar, it looks like there's something interesting going on, like, right here and right here. However, if we switch radar sites, and let me do that real quick. I haven't figured out how to switch them while I have the pen up. If we switch over to Lincoln, I mean, there might be something going on maybe in here, but it's a little more unclear. And the area I'd expect something to like develop would be kind of in this range. So that's interesting, but we are also decently far from the Lincoln radar site. Right here, let's check this radar by St. Louis. If you check this one, it kind of looks interesting in this region. So I don't know if there's anything tornadic on it, but there's definitely some stuff that's interesting starting to happen with these. Again, not sure there's going to be anything super bad, but it is something to kind of, you know, look at and keep in mind. I'm just going to kind of put back on the Davenport radar because it helps me see the north side of this better. But I wouldn't be surprised if something were to get issued down here around LaGrange. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars agreed to a 5-year extension. Why? Trevor Lawrence hasn't done anything. What? Like, I hate to say that, but he hasn't, you know? He's just kind of existed. God damn it. A 12? Come on. Okay, give me, I guess, another triple dice. It's not the worst item in the world. Alright, and I lose some coins. Damn. Who the fuck is Trevor Lawrence? He is a football player who, he was the #1 overall pick in 2019, question mark? Might be 18. I'm not sure what year. Might be 21. I'm not sure what year we're on anymore. But it's something where he has not performed quite to expectations. So, yeah. Fun Mario Party fact, chance time isn't as random as you may think. It's very easy to time. Yes, correct. Didn't he play for Clemson? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did. It took me a sec. I had to think about that one. I'm getting old, y'all. Legit. I could tell because I'm forgetting shit left and right anymore. It's kind of depressing. Don't get old. Alright, so, yeah, at the moment, I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on a couple things. 275 million, 142 guaranteed. Jesus. Kind of glad Burrow didn't, well, I'm kind of glad Burrow's played well enough to at least be, like, halfway decent-ish. Even if he hasn't, like, you know, his availability's been a concern. That's the main complaint I have about Burrow, you know? But I'm glad he exists. He's definitely stabilized the quarterback position for Cincinnati. So that's kind of nice. There's a bonus star for landing on the most red spaces. Well, that's basically guaranteed to go for me, but I offended Sapphire. God damn. Me offending people? That would never happen. I'm just, basically going back and forth here. This is actually a really good strategy for this minigame. I said I was old. I mean, look, I'm starting to see gray hair. I don't think I'm actually old. I think I'm just stressed out like I'm old because, you know, growing up, my mom was constantly stressed out about everything. And now I'm starting to get that way. And I think that I'm getting that way because my job is very high stress. And it's kind of unfortunate. Luigi kind of started slipping at the end there. That was annoying. But we won. That's the important thing. Lots of little things going on here. Always got to keep an eye over Raritan because we had an EF4 there back in 1995, so I always keep an eye on that area, you know, because I really hope that never happens again there. That is a town of like 100-some people, if that. So they don't need that. Yeah, stop throwing bullet passes. Throws another bullet pass. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could do 9. Could do 10. Hey, Limpam, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. You're 31 and Amanda says she sees gray in your hair, but you don't see it. But it's a stress. Yeah, no. I've been able to see mine for a few months, and it's very unfortunate. I didn't have gray hair until I started working this job, or at least I couldn't see it until I started working this job. Where the fuck is this star, dude? Oh, it's there. I see. I fucked up. Well. Sucks suck. Guess we're going around in circles again. Yeah, fuck it. We'll buy a hidden block car. Let's go. I'm gonna save it, but we're gonna buy it. Actually, we might still be set up in really good position. And actually, that's huge. Yeah, I think we're set up in great position. Unless Lukey over here decides to pop the golden pipe, which is likely. You have Slivers of Gray and Lilac doesn't see it. Yeah, I understand. Completely. Completely. Wow, look, Luigi got a star. Fucking Luigi. Yo, Blood Moon, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. We are just watching some storms while I lose at Mario Party like I do Kaizo every day. Trying to kind of get a better look at some of this radar stuff. I'm just not. These radars suck so much. I still see a circulation in here, but it doesn't seem to be anything crazy. Especially given that there's like nothing on radar that would like, that would make sense for that. Could be a lot of wind. Could be a number of things. Granted, you dye your hair. You haven't in like a year. I need to do it. I haven't dyed mine in 3, so I understand. You have a for alligator who got past Gardenia earlier tonight? Hell yeah, let's go, Limpan. That's huge. Friends, Limpan's gotta run. You know what we gotta do. You do know what we gotta do, right? We must cheer on Limpan. It is very important. Alright, damn. 3? I've never seen someone go for a 3. Mario, are you good? Why? What? I don't know what the strategy point of that is, but after this turn, we'll be taking a brief break. We'll get there in a sec. Because I do see the ads coming. I'm going to try my best to run this first. Ow! Spikes! Your hair is way too dark to dye. See, mine's really dark too, so I understand. You'll understand sooner rather than later about how dark my hair is. It's yeah, it's naturally just so fucking dark, but that's okay. I wish to be blonde, but when I was younger, but I've kind of come to peace with it now. Yeah, they beat me that time. All right, real quick, friends, I do need to take a quick ad break, so I'm gonna be right back. I just want to get up and stretch while, there's nothing crazy going on. And I'll be back here in just 3 minutes, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and I'll throw on words on stream so y'all got something to do. We'll be right back here very shortly. Might be a little longer than 3 minutes depending, but y'all know how it is. I'll throw it on. We have mods. We have people who can start words on stream. Just do what you can. We'll be right back here very shortly. Stay tuned. There we go. And start. Beautiful. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get up and stretch. So if y'all need me, don't. But if you do, yell at me. Yo, Kapateki, welcome in. I'm back. Let me just go ahead and switch over. I am back. Yeah. Limpan, I'm so happy you have a run going, by the way. I'm just going to show you all kind of what's going on. Just give you like a quick top of the hour weather update, so let me switch it over. For those of you following it, there's a lot of like nasty storms here, but it's all a lot of like wind and maybe some hail. Our current warnings are all severe thunderstorm warnings in this area. The storm I'm most concerned about in here right now is this one here, down by, it's between Quincy and Ursa, kind of heading towards the UIN airport here. Hey Fleegan, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Your hair is dark brown, but people think it's black. See, that's the situation I got going, so I get it. The problem with this circulation here by Quincy is if we go here onto this radar by St. Louis, right? You can kind of see something, but not much, because that radar is bad for this. Davenport, it's really kind of too far south, but you see it there. And then Lincoln is, again, you kind of see something, but I'm just not convinced there. Like, that's the problem with this area, is that there's massive radar holes. But with that being said, that is the most concerning point at this point. I'm kind of thinking the tornado threat has diminished in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to switch back over to, well, first of all, let me check this. There are 3 tornado warnings in Canada. If for some reason you are in Canada near Réserve Phonique La Vérendrye, I guess that's where one of the main warnings is. They've kind of had some crazy stuff going on in Canada all week. So, looks like it's going to be moving into this area. Looks like they issued a warning for, like, Parent, Wemotasi, and Manawan, Canada. This is all in Quebec. So, if you're in Quebec, Canada, keep an eye on the skies. Otherwise, you know, this is a fun one. If we look at this Toronto radar, there's just a line of storms moving through in Ontario at the moment. Otherwise, the main bulk of any warnings are in Kansas. There's one near Dodge City I see. This is kind of what's going on. Nothing tornadic yet in this region, but it's always worth watching. You never know. You always want to be safe rather than sorry. Better to be scared, or not better to be scared, excuse me, better to be prepared, not scared. That's the important thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back on the Davenport radar. I'm going to keep an eye on things. I don't think it's necessary to do a whole lot of coverage with this, which means we can continue on Mario Party. So let's do it. So we're on turn 12. I'm up. I'm down by 2 stars at the moment, but I'm also like right where I need to be. So let me just, not that. I want the mushroom block here, I think. I want to try and get like a 15 if I can. Probably be more like an 8 though. Oh wow, okay. I mean, I'm at 8 total, but sure. Oh no, chance time, chance time! I see that, let's go! Look at that, we're going chance time! Okay. Let's go. Okay, awesome. Peach? To me! I get a star! Yo! We did it! Chance time! Chance time! Chance time! Let's go! Huge. Love to fucking see that. Alright, so Luigi losing 3 coins. Peach is up. Luigi still has 2 stars, so, you know, obviously I don't want to get up to too much of an advantage at this point. 1 star, 52 coins is pretty solid. We don't want to, like, get too much more going. Interesting. Alright, so a star for Peach. That's going to put Peach to her first star. And that's actually going to change everything. She also has a golden pipe. I think Peach will probably get into third. And if that happens, then we'll be in a good spot. Because we obviously want to be in last place on turn 15, where we can just hit the gas pedal. I think that's the strat. We want to be in last place, but we don't want to be in last place so far that it fucks us, if that makes sense. We want to basically be in a good spot that makes sense. Alright, what is this going to be? We have Tidal Toss. Let's go. Oh, this one. I'm terrible at this one. Let's do it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Leave me alone, Luigi. Luigi. Bruh, Luigi just owned my ass. I've never been owned so hard at that game. I almost wonder if there's a lag between, because I have the console hooked up, right? I almost wonder if there's a lag between the console and the monitor, because it's displaying through OBS, right? I don't know. I don't know if that's it, or if I just suck. It could be that. Like, I could definitely just suck. That's not out of the realm of possibility. When was this issued? Looks like there was a new severe thunderstorm warning issued for the Burlington, Iowa area here. By the way, I love how the star spawns one space behind me. Like, come on, man. Hold on, what does the board look like at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna roll a 9. I would like to get those 18 coins. I think it's very important to get those here. I don't think it's like a massive number, but it would put me in the lead for coins, and that would put me in a good spot. And actually, I'm going to buy this golden pipe to load myself for the turn after all this is said and done. At least that's the goal. What? Did I miscalculate? Oh, I miscalculated. Wait, hold on. This might be fine. Okay, that's fine. That's... sure. I didn't need coins. You can't... look, I didn't fuck up. You can't prove anything. Any of you talk? I don't know. Don't tell on me. Everything is fine. Nothing is on fire. Ooh. So... what? It's weird, too, because, like, with this kind of thing, with the storms that are here, because of the approximate location of the radar, right, we can't really see enough to be certain on anything. Okay, so it looks like Peach is going to get another star. Kind of makes sense. And then that's going to be a huge roll, too, because I think it was a custom dice block, right? Did I see that right? Or was it, did she pop the gold pipe and then, it's not really relevant. Point is, she has 8 more spaces she can go. It's going to be interesting to see how all that goes about. Alright, Peach is going to pay 3 for a key. You never know, those keys could be actually really important at the end of the game. And she lands exactly on the Koopa Bank. She did the move that I was trying to do. It's unfortunate, but shit happens. If Mario gets a star, then I can pop the hidden block. That would put me in a good spot. Otherwise, I should probably hold the hidden block, just in case. By the way, 40 coins for a hidden block seems really unfair. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But that seems like a lot. Kind of watching a circulation to the west of Stronghurst here. I don't think there's anything crazy going on, but I'm just kind of keeping an eye on sort of this area here, because if you look here, you'll notice there's the bean shape here, but you don't get the rest of the hook in here unless you were to like draw it like this maybe, but I wouldn't trust that. I think there might be something going on, but I don't think it's anything major. I think it's just something to keep an eye on. So that's kind of how I'm going to look at it. You know, I'm just going to keep an eye on things. Actually, you know, watching these storms today already has made me realize, wow, you know, I don't know how they can ever issue a warning for radar indicated rotation out there, because, like, holy shit, how can you see anything? If I can't see anything, I'm not sure they can. But I don't know. You know, there are other ways you could see storms like that. Oh, well, I'm dead. Fuck. Come on, Luigi and Mario. Hold on, you can do this. You can do this! What's going on here? I mean, that couplet is still kind of there, but that couplet isn't... Okay, now it's gone. Alright, that's what I... Interesting here, though. Kind of might have to watch this area here. Fun fact, by the way. Fun Mia fact. I used to live... right about... there's a bridge... Hold on. There's like a bridge down here. I used to live, like, right here. So, that's a thing. Yo, Miyabi, welcome in. Miyabi, how's Canada getting all the tornadoes? How's it going? Little Hopper was Liggy? Liggy? Ligma? Are we doing Ligma? Moving on. I'm gonna go double dice here. I think this is the play. How are you, Miyabi? It's good to see ya. 13, let's go. Oh, Luigi, got it. Literally, I haven't been affected by them, so doing great. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I always worry with stuff like that, because storms, you don't want to mess with storms. You just never know what kind of crazy shit will happen. Oh man, I'm starting to actually watch this storm in here. There's multiple areas that are kind of starting to look interesting. I don't think it's anything crazy yet, but interesting. Especially like this little U shape is really cool, or really interesting as well. I could see a number of different things going on there, but I think it's mostly probably wind going through there. Like that may be a lot of wind, depending. Let me just see here. Where's the next star? It's there? I'm gonna go this way. Actually, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna get some coins. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. And then also, reminder that if you're in Canada, make sure, and by Canada, I mean Quebec, right? There's literally 3 tornado warnings in Quebec, Canada, and I'm having issues wrapping my head around that, because that's, you know, I've never ever heard of that. Like, maybe it's possible that when I was younger, you know, we just didn't get taught about that. That's possible, but it's definitely interesting. Let's see here. 25 coins for the gold pipe. Do we all have a gold pipe now? We're all about to start piping each other. Oh boy. Ooh. I'm keeping an eye on this storm a little more, like, kind of starting to see if we could scroll in more on that, actually. Kind of starting to see like a little notch thing trying to form in here. Again, I don't think it's anything significant at the moment, but it's definitely something I'm watching. So looks like there's some storms starting to develop behind. I'm not sure how much of a threat the storms behind this main stuff is going to be. Use golden on the last turn of the turn before that. No, I got you. I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. That's actually kind of what I was thinking. Like, I'm holding it because there's no reason not to. Except that we can't buy another golden pipe, but at the moment we don't have nearly enough coins for it to matter, so it's probably fine. What's going on down here? That's interesting. I think that's contamination from hail more than likely. Why'd you want to do it last turn instead of when you can? That, yeah, IDK is absolutely correct. Basically, you want to be careful that the opponents don't fuck you over, right? That's important. That's going to be massively important as we continue, you know, as we continue our Mario Party journey. My guess, by the way, is that it's just probably windy in this area right now. Still, very interesting stuff going on, even if it's not tornadic. Alright, so I have to push myself into the front of the camera. Let's go. I'm great at being a camera whore. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. See? Easy. If a plunder is acquired, then you burn a golden pipe. Yeah, that's fair. I can see that. Oh, it looks like I'm doing a dab. Hey, look, I'll take it. A win is a win. A win is a win. Even if it's tie win, it's a win. A win is a win. Something's happening here. But again, what about Macomb? What does that tell us? That doesn't actually tell us much. That radar isn't the greatest, I will say. Lincoln. I mean, even in Lincoln, it's kind of looking interesting now. I don't know. There's something going on in this area. I don't know if it's anything crazy. If you somehow sit still on the platform, then you do a pose in that minigame. Okay, that's cool. That is actually cool. 7? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Event space? Oh boy. That's what I wanted. We're going in circles! Actually, it means I'm gonna go up next time, which isn't bad. Like, I'm not too mad about that. Okay, it looks like on this latest scan, anything that might have been there isn't quite there anymore. Let me see on something. What is this severe thunderstorm warning exactly for? 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. I believe it. Storm down here is kind of getting interesting, but again, I'm not thinking that there's a lot tornadically about it. Like, there's not a lot of tornadic stuff going on in general with these storms, and it's weird because everything was there. Like, you had the Cape levels for sure, which basically that's just storm fuel. You had like the heat, the dew point, everything was there. I'm not 100% sure. Can't really tell you why things didn't pop off the way I thought they would. What is going on with this radar down here too? Like, I'm guessing this has to be hail in here by Clayton because it kind of matched up with where the purple is. So I'm guessing that area is hail. NASCAR hot take. What's your hot take? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Presented by Khan. What a name. Oh, double coins. Let's go. Jeremy Clements. Okay, okay. I'm listening. Bounce and trounce. So this is going to be the one where we spin. Spinny! Alright, I'm good at this one. And by good at this one, I mean, no, not really, but does he deserve a cup ride? No. Not yet. In time, maybe, but also, since he owns his own team, I believe, right? He owns his own team. I'm pretty fucking sure. Because of that, he may never get that cup ride. Because that obviously matters. It's not 100% the problem, but it is something that you kind of gotta remember with that kind of thing. Second, damn. Superstars is slightly better than the games on the Wii in your opinion because there are less mini games that are RNG based on where your cursor spawns. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Jeremy Clements? No, he's not racing with Junior Motorsports. Jeremy Clements has his own team, I'm pretty sure. Like, 80% sure, honestly. Not 100, but 80. Okay, so I don't think there's anything crazy in here. But there is kind of a notch trying to form in here. It's going to be interesting to watch the storm as it pushes off to the southeast. See if it does anything then. But this one by Raritan actually kind of looks the best at the moment in this area. Other than this one down here in Brown County, Adams County area. But I just don't see enough going on in either one to really do anything about it. To really be able to say a whole lot. I just think there's some interesting stuff going on at the moment, is what I'm going to say. Rosalina in fourth. Let's go. There'll be a hot take every time you have an idea. Let's go. I'm here for it. Peach? Peach? Okay, whatever. I have 5 turns left. I'm gonna start popping off now. Soon, TM. Alright, Rosalina, where the fuck is the star? Board. So it's right there. I have to go left. I can't go right. Bowser will be simming for her now. You know, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. You know, it's whatever. Hidden blocks, show me what you got. I need coins. Beautiful, I got coins. This is fine. I really was hoping for coins, so not complaining. Wait, no. Okay, whatever, fine. I'll change the signs. That's fine. Honestly, it's not a big deal. It just kind of exists. Oh, great. I have to fight Luigi in a duel. Alright, you know what? I didn't learn my lesson. Let's beat Luigi. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get punished for this? Oh, come on! They even know the fucking way before I do. It's almost never second, it's never first. Yeah, it's definitely never first, I can tell you that. Bruh. Okay, go, go, go. Come on, I can do this! No! I was so close! Damn. Nothing you can do about that. That's just unfortunate. Okay, the next scan, that whatever that was is gone, so that's good. That little bit of rotation that was showing up is gone. Dead end killed that run. Yeah, the one dead end. But hey, I mean, I feel better about that minigame than I ever have, so there's that. Look, I'm just trying to find the positives here. I ain't happy, but, you know, positives. You gotta find the positives, you know? It's important. Pink one's only move in 3 directions? Yeah, I see that now. Thank you for that. I didn't know until now, so... You know, that's good to know. Why is Canada popping off harder than, like, anywhere right now? It's so silly. By the way, the storms on the backside of this, I'm not expecting much out of. Because, again, once a storm goes through, you lose some of that, like, storm energy. It doesn't mean that it can't happen, but I would be extremely surprised if it did. On the backside of these. Like, these cells that are developing near Wapello, or Mount Pleasant, or Fairfield, Bloomfield. Areas like this, like, you've gotten storms at this point. It's unlikely you would get, like, a tornado out of those. Not impossible, but unlikely. You've only seen it twice, and only one of those times is right now. Hey, you know, we learn, I guess. I'm not happy about that. I'll be straight up. I'm mad that we lost that, but if I win the minigame, I can recover. It's not the end of the world. By the way, Kenny, welcome in. Good to see ya. I am currently just, to reset the scene, about to go into this minigame. As soon as Peach finishes up here. Oh, great. You get 8 coins. Of course you get 8 coins. Peach always gets 8 coins. People bash Joey Logano for being dirty. I don't think Joey Logano's dirty. I think a lot of people don't like Joey Logano because, like, he has money. But, like, so does basically fucking everybody in Cup anymore. Like, you have to have money to race Cup. The only real exception to that rule is, like, your Ross Chastains or your Ryan Priestes. But Ryan Priest, you know, you have to have exceptional talent to get away To like go into the sport and stay in the sport, you have to have exceptional talent. Chastain has that. Ryan Preece, it's marginal. And that's the issue, like. But Joey Logano, I think Joey Logano's quite good. And I think he might actually be a favorite at Iowa this weekend, to be honest. Oh, this one. I'm gonna win this one. I just have to not fuck up. Yeah. Flipping the signs was both helpful and harmful. Yeah, it definitely wasn't on purpose, to tell you the truth. It just kind of happened. Oh, fuck. I blew that a little bit. Trying to see what way I can get Mario to go. Bruh, come on. Get him! There's fucking 3 of us! Okay, the good news is, I do still have a golden pipe. Dude, I'm so mad about this. This sucks. Alright. Well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. A lot of Peach's star, but block Mario from the star. I mean, yeah, and Luigi is now who we're trying to catch. So now it's getting kind of bad. Ugh. If I got the 1, that would have been beautiful there, honestly. The 1 would have been huge, but, you know, you can't, beggars can't be choosers. I think for the most part, friends, this threat, this severe weather threat has died out for the most part in the area that I was most concerned about. So what I'm going to do at this point, and honestly, even in Canada, so what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take the thingy off the screen. And basically, if anything tornadic happens, I'll put it on the screen. I'll stop everything and make sure that y'all know what's going on. But I really think that the threat's probably done already. I think the convection fired off too early. So I think that's what killed it. When people say that and try starting an argument, you just say, calm down, look where he is, and look at every other Cup driver. There's no difference. Yeah, and if anything, Logano's more honest than a lot of people, and I like that, you know? I like my driver to be honest. Now, I'm not a Joey Logano fan, but if I were, you know, I would like his honesty. Honesty matters. Okay, so we are going tread carefully. Oh, hell. I'm so bad at this one. Alright, well. Ha! Get wiped, Luigi. Ha! They wiped themselves! The item bag was so bad for Mario? Yes, it was, but that definitely made me feel better. That's what I wanted to see. These radars suck so badly over here. Alright, arrows have changed direction. Let's go. Yeah, they absolutely just kind of fucked each other up. Like, damn. I'm gonna have to post this screenshot somewhere in the Discord, because I want y'all to see, like, how fucking far off these radars are. Like, basically because of the radar hole, it's actually really gross to look at. Because, like, you could see that, literally, these radars are 5 miles off. Yeah, the Kenza thing was bad, but Logano learned his lesson. That's how I kind of look at it, you know? Hold on, it's turn 18. Where's the fucking star? Where is the star? Who's in danger of getting it? Luigi has a golden pipe but doesn't have money. The star is there. Luigi still doesn't have money. Mario's there. Mario would have to go all the way back around. Peach probably can't do it. I think I go ahead and roll this turn. I'm not going to, but if I were going to, I was basically checking to understand what was going on, is what I was doing. So, well, this could get interesting. Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that. I need a coin minigame. That was my own fault. I thought I was in the clear. God damn it. I fucking fucked up. I failed to count. Yeah, I failed to count. Oh, what the fuck? He has 4 stars! He doesn't need it! He doesn't need it! Come on, man! Homie doesn't need a 5th. This is bullshit. Ah! Master AI, aka a bunch of fucking cheaters. I'm just saying, getting stoned and then playing Master AI is funny as hell. I'm not recommending you do it, but it is funny. It just is. I'm not recommending you do anything like that, though. That is totally something to do on your own time. Yo, Kyle, welcome in. I am absolutely not getting the win, though. I appreciate it, but I'm making really dumb mistakes. Hopefully I get it out of my system today. That's the hope. Okay, no one's penis is spiky at the moment, to my knowledge. And if it is, that might be a medical condition that you need to look at and figure out why. Yeah, words. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Interesting. I need to see this from Des Moines. Sorry, I'm also halfway looking at storms, for those of you who don't know. I've mostly given up on the storm system, but there are still a couple areas that I'm a little concerned about that I'm just keeping an eye on. So I'm just kind of going through a couple maps. Alright, fantastic. We just need to dodge. Well, you know Chaco's the one that said it, right? So... looks like there could be eventually something in Keosauqua. Which is funny, because that's where all this started. You've shown yours to okay. You know, I'm not even going to question that. Shit, I died. Was I enough of a distraction, though? Let's hope. Let's hope. I think I was. Yeah, what the fuck, Kyle? I say, as I literally don't give a single fuck. I'm lucky I didn't get River Raiders because that's the most unbalanced coin game. I mean, it would have been nice just to have the coins, though. That's the thing. Like, at the moment, I needed the coins at by any means necessary, honestly. Yeah, we're in last now. I guess there's still a couple of weird ways we can make this work, but I'm not convinced. I think we're cooked. Unfortunately, I think I fucked up and threw. A 9? Okay. I would have gotten less than if I won a minigame. Fair. Let me see. Hold on, I have 2 left. Oh, let's go here. Yo, thank you for that, Kyle. Thank you for the 30 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And look at that massive Squirtle. It's huge. I love it. I love everything about it. Thank you. That cheered me up a little bit. I'm mad at myself for fucking up, but that made me feel better. I'm just gonna win this next minigame. It's gonna be great. And by win the next minigame, I mean I'm not winning the next minigame, but I can hope. I can damn well hope. Whoever's the one controls who gets the money. That's fair. I getcha. I getcha. Doubters are looking like they're about to get away with a steal today. Luigi's gonna get a 6-star. This is disgusting. Like, what am I supposed to do about this? Even if I had bought, or even if I hadn't bought the second golden pipe, right? Because I thought the math worked out. Even if I hadn't bought the second pipe, like, this is in such a bad spot that, like, it just didn't matter. Like, With the way Luigi was getting stars, it just... I don't know why the fuck Luigi has 6 stars, but... Oh my god, he could have had a 7. Huh. Yeah, Luigi won the game. There's just nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Honestly, I've had a fun time. So that's the key, right? And honestly, I did make some progress in minigames that I wasn't 100% certain if I was going to feel good about those or not. So I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Pretty happy with that. Alright, Mario's gonna hit Peach with that curse block. Why are you not hitting Luigi? Are we doing anything after this? I'm not sure yet. Because honestly, I'm kind of wiped from work. Work has been a whole emotional affair. But I'm not certain that I want to be done either. I'm still thinking about it. I'll let you know later when I have the, a better idea of what I'm thinking. Bonus stars won't come for Peach either. No, it will not. Fighting for second or third now? Oh boy. And I have to do this fucking one, which I hate with every fiber of my being. Anything where I have to have hand-eye coordination, I'm going to inherently kind of suck at. Hey Cosplay, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. I hope work's going all right, and just let me know if you need anything. Thank you so much for stopping in, though. I appreciate you, and I hope things are going well. Just let me know if you need anything. Bruh, I cannot push this any fast. This is a good song, yeah, I would agree with that. Where did it go? Okay, so I got 114, which honestly is a PB, so I don't know. It's probably fine. Let's see. Yeah, I mean... This is unfortunate. We literally cannot win at this point, so congratulations, doubters, you have won. I can tell you that right now. There's nothing I can do that will win the game for me. I'm aware of that, though, and honestly, I had a lot of fun, so that's gotta count for something, right? I hope y'all have had fun with this. I was hoping I'd do a little better, but I feel like I've made progress, and making progress is always like the first thing that you want to do. It's always like the top thing. You don't want to like regress. You want to keep progressing. Progression is important. Regression is bad in this case. Let me see here. Just kind of taking a look at a couple things. Shay hated on Luigi specifically and cursed iced him. Yeah, but like what would that have done at that point? And that's kind of where I'm at, right? What would that have done? Wouldn't have done anything. What's your stream idea? What do you got? Okay, I guess it is funny. What do you got, Con? Tell me all about it. What's up? Song reactions? I've thought about it. I'm just not sure the logistics on that nearly enough quite yet. Once I have a better idea of it, then I probably will. But I don't have enough of an idea of like how I could do that without like, basically you got to be careful with that kind of stuff because one, you want to make sure that the song shows up at least to a degree, but at the same time you don't, because if it does, you could potentially get yourself in trouble with the government, right? And that's not ideal either. By the way, I fell off the thingy. This is depressing. Do I want to? Yes. Is it something that I'm planning at the moment? No, but could it be? Yes. We'll definitely see. I fell, and that sucked. Alright, let's see. I guess I need to start looking at this radar now. There's a little bit of circulation on the map now, but it's not really anything serious. And that this storm system is honestly disappointed in my eyes, but I think it's good when storm systems disappoint, to be honest. Like, I'd rather them disappoint, no one gets hurt, no tornadoes. If I get 2 bonus stars, I get second. I'm not gonna. Should Casey King come back to NASCAR? No, he's washed. At this point, he's washed. And I hate to say that, but, that's how it is. Man, Luigi's just... This is rigged, dude. This is absolutely rigged. Man. That's unfortunate. It's all good. I had a good time playing it, and that's the good news. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's it look like from here? Can't see anything because this radar fucking blows, but what's it say here? Okay, there might be something actually popping up storm-wise. I'm gonna switch to that here in a sec. I don't know if they're going to warn it. I would highly doubt it. But it's possible. Let me see what the hell happened here. Let's just look and see where we went wrong. Items bought 7. I honestly probably bought too many items, but practice only over
Fuck
only
you,
pure scale.
Luigi,
No,
IT was
absolutely
riveted.
Nappa. Yeah, blame Luigi for this. It's not my fault. It's Luigi's fault. I got the most stickers. Does that count for anything? No, I played a regular ass game of Mario Party, but I hit 3 red spaces, and that was a problem. And because it's classic bonus stars, that definitely didn't help in this case. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too upset. I had fun, and that's the key. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna shut off the switch. I'm gonna turn this off, and we're going to switch over to this scene. Because I do see something going on here near Good Hope. It's a little northeast of Good Hope. There could definitely be something going on here. Which I believe would correspond to like here. Not what I meant. Back. Correspond to like here. Because the radar is a little off. The problem is I'm looking at the radar from Davenport, right? Now, if I look at it from Lincoln, it looks a lot more serious, actually, because you see the reds touching the greens, like, right here. If something's going to pop up, it's going to be in that area. So I'm kind of watching that closely. Other than that, I'm not impressed with much going on, so ended up being a storm type thing. How do I know about meteorology? I took a couple courses in college, but I've always loved meteorology my whole life. So I've been actually teaching myself more and more lately behind the scenes, instead of like, you know, doing anything else, because I love meteorology. I should have done this in the first place, you know. It's a regret of mine, but I definitely enjoy it, and I know this area really well because I grew up. I'll show you like the 3 places I've lived in here. Hereabouts, and then like here. Like in those 3 spots. I also lived here for a time. I went to school here. So I know this area really well. I lived over here. I have family here. Like this whole area, I just know like the back of my hand. So that's kind of why I'm watching for this area. And as you can probably see, the radar coverage here isn't the best. So, you know, if something goes down, I want to be able to get the warning out. But I'm kind of thinking it's not going to. I'm gonna keep an eye on that though. Can I become a new weather person on the news, or do I need more training? So actually, a lot of TV meteorologists don't have their meteorology degrees, but they have backup meteorologists, is kind of how it will work. I've thought about doing something with YouTube in the weather, but I'm not 100% certain yet if I feel comfortable with that. There's definitely a lot to kind of get into with that, though. I don't think it's as cut and dry as yes or no. I think there's a lot to talk about with that kind of thing. But would I love to? Absolutely. You know, I should have done it in the first place. Live Twitch weather 24/7 channel. Honestly, like, that sounds so cool. The other interesting thing about this is you kind of see this, and then you kind of see this. You're kind of getting a bit of rotation in there, I think, based on what I can see. I'm not sure how strong the rotation is here, but it's definitely something to discuss, something to talk about. On the Macomb terminal, you just don't see shit because... Oh! There it is, tornado warning. Good Hope, Bushnell, Bardolph in Illinois. Let me get a thing. I had a feeling, like I said. I wasn't sure if what I was seeing was right, but I mean, it makes sense. So, tornado warning being issued for northeast of Good Hope. heading towards Bushnell. So if you know anybody in that area, please make sure that they are aware. I need to go ahead and also make a post about this. Tornado warning for northeastern McDonough County. Heading towards Bushnell. Seek shelter immediately if in the area. It's important for me to like post about this because I have a lot of family out that way, like I said. So let me just see a couple things here. Is this radar indicated? It is radar indicated. They're also saying 1-inch hail involved in this. It looked a lot more impressive last scan. If I switch the frames to like the last 7, let's just look at the last 7. Let's play. So you'll notice that, I mean, it's still there, but I'm not sure how strong that is. There's definitely, I would want to see proof. I would want to see a picture of this, but even so, if you are in this area, please seek shelter immediately. It's very important that you do. You know, you never know. You'd rather be safe than sorry. You don't want to have something bad happen. There's literally no risk in seeking shelter in a situation like this. It's just better to be safe than sorry with this kind of stuff. There are a couple more tornado warnings. Are those up in Canada again? I bet they're up in Canada. Yeah, they're up in Canada. I'm just going to check a couple things. What's up, Con? What you got? Also, while you're doing that, I'm going to look at the CC on this and see if anything like shows up there. Correlation coefficient. I mean, not a lot here. So I'm not convinced that this is like on the ground or anything, but I do think it's definitely good that they warned this. There's definitely some rotation in there, so glad they did. Previous song was what got you into music. Hey, Madden music's what got me into it, so I get it 100%. I'm just going to kind of take a look at the rest of the area. But yeah, this is like our most concerning storm at this point, so it's probably what I'm going to just keep an eye on as it moves to the southeast. In the path at the moment, you're seeing Bushnell, Marietta, Checkrow, Seville, Smithfield, Poverty Ridge. Poverty Ridge? What are the names of these towns, dude? Let me just see something, because I can actually take this, and we can go... Not that. I mean, I'm just gonna go... not that. Can I hit... Okay, it doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, multi-radar system. I want to see it in 3D and just kind of see where the cloud bases are. Yeah, those are some big clouds. I can tell you that right now. That's a really cool thing this can do. But yeah, tornado warning continues for Northeast McDonough County. Just obviously, you know, be sure that if you're in this area, you're seeking shelter. Oh, okay, that's actually interesting. I'm going to show you all something here. So we're going to draw a hook. This, now on this, on whatever this is, trying to figure out what radar this is, because whatever radar this is the Davenport radar. Okay, so the Davenport radar is saying that, or like is showing that there's like this inflow region here. This is where like, whoa, not that. Let me redraw that. This area here would be where it would be inflowing. This right here would be the most likely position for the tornado. If theoretically it were on the ground, which we're not 100% sure on. No confirmation, it's radar indicated. It does expire in 17 minutes. But you do see the, like, this area of reds and green touching. If it is a thing, it is probably north of this Scottsburg area, probably on like North 1950th Road here, heading towards, it'll cross 9 here. This, if it would continue in this direction, I think I can pull up a cone here. Based on this warning box, probably like this. So it is not clear. Let me look at this here. Oh, it's observed. It's observed. Okay, so we have an observed tornado warning over this area. They have upgraded it to a confirmed tornado warning. Observed. Let me read what's going on here. And actually, yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm going to turn off this cone thing for a sec because that's not useful right now. Let's take a look and see what it says here. Tornado warning remains in effect. Confirmed tornado located over Scottsburg, or 7 miles northeast of Macomb, moving east at 30 miles per hour. So I was wondering if that was the case. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. Damaging tornado and quarter-size hail is what we're looking at. It's heading towards Bushnell, Bardolph, and New Philadelphia around 7:05 East Central. Obviously, if you're in this area, please seek shelter. Lowest room of your building, towards the center of the room, away from windows, away from doors. Make sure you have something to cover your head. Make sure you have socks and shoes on, because if a tornado were to hit, you don't want to go outside and like cut your feet on whatever debris might be on the ground, whether that's like nails, glass, stuff like that. You want to make sure that you are protecting yourself if this is on the ground, which, again, I'm not 100%, based on the radar signature, I'm not 100% sure, but observed means that someone has seen it. So at this point, it would probably be in this area here. And obviously, like I said, this is dragging southeast here. It'll be interesting to see if they reissue this warning or anything after this, but this is kind of what I was wondering, if like we would get a tornado warning, if things would start to pop off. It took a little longer than expected, but yeah, I mean, hopefully the people in Bushnell have gotten the word. Hopefully they're seeking shelter. Hopefully they're, paying attention to the weather. It's always good to seek shelter with these kind of things. And it's always good to like just keep an eye out in case of storms like this. Future sites in the path would be Lewistown is like the biggest city out this way that would potentially be effective if it lasted that long. I'm not sure it will, but it's something to keep an eye on. Either way, yeah, this thing looks like it's about a couple miles southwest of Bushnell at this point, heading toward New Philadelphia. And I'm just kind of taking a look here. Based on where I think it is, which I think it's in this area hereabouts. Kind of looking at North 1800 Road, East 1900 Street, just pulling southeast at this point. So definitely a little bit of concern here for this area. So I'm just kind of keeping, an eye on it. I'm going to keep an eye on it for the next little while, for the next 14 minutes. It's still observed. It's good to know. Let me see here. I'm just going to kind of look at the last 7 frames again and just see how this has been developing, see what we can figure out. And yeah, it has been significantly like there for the last 7 scans at this point. So looks like they've issued a new tornado warning for the areas of, this is I believe Fulton County. Let me make sure. Yeah, West Central Fulton County and West Central Illinois till 7:30 Eastern. Confirmed tornado located over Bushnell now. So the tornado has been over Bushnell. It is a damaging tornado, quarter-size hail. Weather spotters confirmed. Please seek shelter if you are in the path of this storm. This storm will now be affecting Marietta, Smithfield, Cuba. These are the cities in this box. If it lasts long enough, it may head down to Lewistown, Bryant, Dunfermline, I think that's how you pronounce that. Liverpool, Havana could be in the path. If you know anybody in these areas, make sure they're getting the word. These are not heavily populated areas, but they are important areas that we need to make sure that if you know anybody, that they are seeking shelter, that they are being safe. Again, this is a confirmed observed tornado warning. So we're going to see, it looks like there are 30-minute warnings being issued right now. This thing is moving very fast. Unfortunately, I can't really stop the ad break from coming. So during ad break, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep an eye on this and just kind of see how it goes. But this is definitely something we want to keep an eye on. It does look a bit weaker, thankfully, in the last couple scans. You can see that like the lighter reds are kind of fading out. But this definitely was something that probably produced a bit of damage near Bushnell. We'll have to see. I'll probably be getting some reports about that because I have a lot of people that I know in that area that probably could get me information on that. I'll keep an eye out, obviously. You just never know with this kind of thing. But again, at this point, we have to be concerned with areas past Bushnell. It's like your Mariettas, your Smithfields, your Cubas. These are the next 3 cities in this path. New Philadelphia also. It's a smaller town. Seville, Poverty Ridge, Buckeye, Check Row. So this is over Illinois. We are looking at West Central Illinois at this point. This is our main storm of concern at this point, but it does look like the rotation might be weakening a little bit. Let's hope it continues to. But just in case, if you are in the path of the storm, please seek shelter immediately. I'm just going to make a post here on Facebook because it's very important that I do. If you know anyone near. Okay, so ad break is going to fire off. There's not really anything I can do about that, but I will be keeping this full screen so that if you just minimize the ad, you should still be able to see what's going on as far as this goes. You found my YouTube? Hell yeah. Let's go. There we go. That goes here. Yeah, my YouTube, honestly, I could do a better job with that, and I'm going to be in the coming months. I've got a whole plan that I'm still working out, but, you know, at the moment, it's still being worked on. I do see something here. On the backside of the storm, it kind of looks like something's trying to form to the east of Good Hope again here. I don't know if, like, I don't know what that's going to look like later, but you can kind of see a little bit of an indent in here, which is interesting. Again, I don't think it's anything too bad, but like this area near Bushnell at the moment, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on because this is where our most concerning storm at the moment is. It looks like at this very moment, where I would suspect the tornado would be is kind of in this area. New Philadelphia is probably, if I had to guess, and obviously this isn't like just a random guess, if I had to guess, it might miss New Philadelphia here, but it's still going to go to the north, and you're still going to feel it if you're in that area. It's probably going to go a little south of Marietta, so they're not going to take a direct hit. But even then, you know, even being in the path of a storm like this, even if you're on, like, the outside of it, it's still an extremely dangerous situation. So you want to make sure you are seeking shelter if you are in these areas. Again, we have a tornado warning for west central Fulton County and west central Illinois, as well as northeast McDonough County in western Illinois. So these are the two tornado warnings we have in the areas that are not Canada, because Canada's got a lot of tornado warnings popping off. Obviously, that's not something I know enough about to feel good about, but we will stay on air here as long as these tornadoes are going on. I will have to run my ads because I don't have a choice. And there they go. But I will be on air through the extent, or not through the extent, through the duration of these warnings out here, at least through these two. Your old house is fucked? You used to live out here? Interesting. Remember, this is Illinois. Keep that in mind. But yeah, that couplet down there looks strong, honestly. Gotcha. I mean, I don't know if it's fucked. Like, the thing is, with this kind of thing, I still see, like, it's tough to tell from this angle. Let me see if what radar. I'm looking at the Lincoln radar, so that is the correct radar for this system, I think. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good radar indicator here. No basement, no attic, gotcha. Yeah, never ideal. You always want to have a basement, or at least some area you can go to. I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if this circulation cycles to, like, back in, and I'm looking at it, like, this area here, because it looks like reds and greens are starting to come together on it. So that's something to kind of keep in mind here. But tornado warnings continue. Northeast McDonough County, west central Fulton County. If you know anybody in this area, please make sure they're seeking shelter. It does look like on this latest scan, the storm has dissipated completely. And actually, that couple of it back here, that area back here, kind of doesn't look as intense. It could be, I want to see a couple more scans before I say, oh, you know, it's done. But you do still want to make sure that you are taking shelter in this case. This is a serious situation. This was an observed tornado warning. It is currently still, they haven't updated this morning, so that's something to keep in mind. The Lincoln office issued this, so that's something to keep in mind. But it does look like, for the most part, if I'm not mistaken, it's dissipated. But either way, even if it has, there's no reason not to take shelter in this case. You need to be smart. You need to protect your life and property in any situation like this. So obviously, if you're in this area, make sure you're seeking shelter. It's very important. With all that being said, I do think they may cancel this early if the trends continue. Now, it's possible, very possible, that, something else fires up in this area, but I'm not really convinced at this point. Like, there's just not enough going on here for me to, be super worried about it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of look at a couple other areas just to see if there's anything else going on. I'm just going to take an overall look at, well, let's look at Kansas, right? There's a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over Kansas at the moment. As far as I could tell, these are just thunderstorms at the moment. Obviously, those things could change. They could end up being, tornadic, but they're not expected to be. They're expected to be more of a wind threat at the moment. But obviously, just keep an eye out. Over Texas and Oklahoma, I'm going to look at this Amarillo, Texas radar here. Not a lot going on in western Oklahoma at this point. A few storms firing in North Texas. It's pretty normal at this time of year from what I have seen. Near Kansas City, nothing too crazy going on. There are some storms starting to move in from eastern Kansas towards the Kansas-Missouri border. Those will be ones you want to watch later. Meanwhile, over here near Macon, Marceline, there's some storms going on here. Nothing tornadic, but there are severe thunderstorm warnings on them, so you always want to just keep an eye on it. But our main area of concern at the moment continues to be this area that we are tornado warned for. It was a situation where we could see the circulation on radar. At this point, I'm not seeing a whole lot unless this area here could be something. Maybe it's trying to fire up again near Marietta here. But I'd have to keep an eye on this before I, get too crazy about it. I'm not seeing a whole lot, but I could see you could see kind of this kind of thing going on here. Just kind of in this area, just in general, would be somewhere where I'd be watching. Want to see the next couple scans, but at this point, I'm not majorly concerned about this area. Although, Bushnell, I want to know more about what happened in Bushnell because I think in the coming hours, if it actually hit there, which by all indications, they said damaging tornado. I want to see what the rating's going to be. If it was anything above F0, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know nearly enough about this area at the moment to tell you. But yeah, I think at this point, if this circulation is something that is concerning, we're going to know more about it by the National Weather Service. It does say it's still an observed warning. Let me click on this and kind of see. And just see what they're saying. They haven't updated this yet, and that tells me a lot. Also, ahead of this, it looks like they've issued a new severe thunderstorm warning that covers Lewistown, Canton, areas like that. So I think what they're probably preparing to do is preparing to cancel the tornado warning, unless the circulation here near Marietta strengthens. That would be my guess based off of, past trends. Generally, they issue big severe thunderstorm warnings in front of the storm when they're getting ready to cancel it. And there are a couple areas that could end up being, concerning later on down the line, but I'm not really concerned about this area. But with that being said, at this moment, if you're in the path of the storm, please make sure you are seeking shelter. And also, you're about to get sorted, Kapow Clown. Get, report, that button. Not a warning, that's not the one. Oh, thank you, Lilac, I appreciate it. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's going on here. I really wish they would, revisit this and show us, if there's anything. Yeah, that circulation just broke off here. So I don't see anything there. I do, however, see reds and greens touching here, which this might be an area to watch later. I really don't think, though, that there's anything in these warnings at the moment. With that being said, if you are in this area, please seek shelter. Radars, they can only do so much. It's possible something's going on. You just may not be able to see it on radar. I would just rather be safe than sorry in this case. That's how I'm looking at it. If I were in this area, I'd be seeking shelter just out of the possibility. Because this does have the history of producing a tornado in Bushnell. So make sure you are seeking shelter if you are in this area. With that said, this back tornado warning's set to expire in 1 minute. It'll be interesting to see if anything else develops off this. But I mean, on radar, you're not really seeing anything that would be hooky. Nothing really in the shape of a bean. You know, you're not seeing a lot here. The only kind of area that has like any sort of notch is right here, but you're just not seeing it correspond on velocity. So I can't really tell you that there's a whole lot going on there. I would seek shelter if I were in this area just out of precaution. But with that being said, this warning should expire here shortly. This one here for Marietta, Smithfield, Cuba, if there were anything going on, it's probably at this point, it's hard to tell. Maybe like to the east of Marietta here, maybe in this area heading towards Smithfield. But at this point, I'm just not convinced. But obviously, you know, just because you're not convinced, just because I'm not convinced doesn't mean you need to listen to me. The National Weather Service, they're who put out this warning. Make sure you listen to the National Weather Service in this case, because you just never know. It's better to be safe than sorry. You want to be prepared. It looks like they have let the McDonough County warning expire at this point. Con entered his ghost phase. Hey, go for it. Absolutely. I do not blame you one bit. It does say, okay, this tornado warning just got downgraded to radar indicated at this point. It says a storm capable of producing a tornado was located near New Philadelphia. So they're saying this circulation here, near New Philadelphia. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I would just out of you know, radar indicated tornado warnings can still matter. I would just out of, you know, just to be safe. If you're in this area, seek shelter, please. You know, you just never know. It's always better to be safe than sorry with this kind of thing. With that being said, it is now out of the area in which I was like super concerned, which is good to know at the moment. There is something kind of maybe happening here near Breeds, Lancaster area. I'm not sure this is anything too serious, but that's something that, you know, might need to have an eye kept on it. But at this point in time, I think we are probably all clear in the coverage area that I was looking for, other than this tornado warning. I do want to make sure that this tornado warning finishes up first. You know, once this finishes, once the National Weather Service lets us go, once they let it expire, you know, I am more than happy to just, you know, call it good. I just want to be 100% certain beforehand, you know. You just never know with this kind of stuff. It's very important. So, yeah. They're saying the storm was located near New Philadelphia, which is interesting because, like, if that's the circulation they're talking about, I guess maybe, like, it's a stretch to say it's, like, here, but maybe that's what they're talking about? But that doesn't make sense because it's supposed to go southeast, right? So, I'm just not seeing a whole lot here. But with that being said, you know, it's just always important that you always listen to the National Weather Service when it comes to this type of thing. They are absolutely the experts here. With all that being said, this has exited the area where I was super concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and end stream here because I didn't really have more after Mario Party that I was wanting to do immediately. But with that being said, I will be back here tomorrow. What was happening? There was a tornado warning in Bushnell, Illinois. And it looks like it did hit. I'm not sure the extent of the damage. I will be keeping an eye on things just to see, and I'll post in the Discord as I'm able to. But yeah, no, it's in Western Illinois. Yeah, no worries. I'll be back tomorrow for a Mario Party, and then Saturday we'll be doing probably some Kaizo. So that's the plan for this weekend. Tomorrow night, though, let's kick some ass. See if we can win. I'm gonna practice a bit tonight for Mario Party and see what I can find out. See if, like, you know, I can get my ship righted. But I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Let me real quick find someone to raid. It is about that time. I'm just taking a look. I want to make sure we raid someone cool. I think I know who we're gonna raid because he's not doing super. I want to give the stimulus to people to not do super, to be honest. It'd be like that sometimes. Let's give Ice some good luck here. Let me find a raid message here. There we go. Yeah, no worries. I will be back tomorrow. There shouldn't be any severe weather concerns tomorrow at the moment, although there might be some wind threats. Like, I'll post if there's any updates about it in the Discord, but y'all know where I'll be if you need me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. I will see you tomorrow, and yeah, here is the raid message if y'all want to copy that. That way we can, you know, give Ice some good luck for his Kaizo runs. And yeah, thank you all so much. Love y'all. I will see you tomorrow.